Hello everyone. Happy Friday. It is Sharon Wilson, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. I hope you're going well. It is Friday the 27th of September. We're going to be cruising into Christmas pretty darn quickly. So have you started your Christmas cards yet? I finally did last weekend. So I was away last weekend at our at my uplines retreat, and it was a fabulous weekend away. Great time, just crafting, and she spoils us so much with everything that she gives us, and how she runs her retreat. It's awesome. And there was usually what she does is she always gets certain members to actually, or certain people attending, to bring a shoebox, which is what so you have all the products that you need to create a project in one box, and so you pick it up, take it back to your desk, and you actually work on it. At her retreat, she doesn't let me do anything like that, so I'm not allowed to volunteer. She just lets me come along and just be creative, which is awesome because I was actually really productive. I made so many cards, I did all of the projects, all of the challenges, and still had time to create some cards. And so I'm going to share with you some cards that I made last weekend. It's using the Festive Words stamp set. Now, when I saw it first in the catalogue, I thought, that's cool. It's already got the words there. It'd be easy to use, no problem whatsoever. Yeah, I wasn't right. I was wrong. I was so wrong on that one. I really struggled with this stamp set. It did jump out at me. But yeah, it is like, I found it quite tricky to use, and so I thought, well, I will share with you what I created with them, with this stamp set, and see what you think. See if you want to take up the challenge and create with this stamp set. There's a number of things happening at the moment. There are a couple of amazing specials coming on the 1st of October, including an amazing join special and a special on kits. So yeah, it's going to be a really awesome October. So come back and check out my site when I can give you some more details. But there's some amazing things happening from the 1st of October. Next Saturday, the 5th of October, is World Card Making Day. And for World Card Making Day, we've got, I'm actually hosting a come and create a kit with me class. So just bring a kit along that you want to work on, or if you don't have a kit, purchase one from me. I'm going to have a number of kits available, so purchase a kit from me and you can come and create, which will be lots of fun. And we'll just make lots of cards and just, yeah, chat and everything. Stampin' Up also have a event on World Card Making Day as well, so check out Stampin' Up and see what you I'll try and post the link on my page, so you can actually see that anyway, and so you can actually sign up. It's free to sign up, no charge. My World Card Making Day event is free to attend. Excuse me. So just come along and come and craft, but you can purchase a kit or bring a kit along, so whatever you'd like to do. What else have I got coming up? I've got my retreat in November, the 15th to the 17th of November, so registration is open and places are filling fairly quickly now, so if you don't want to miss out, make sure you register sooner rather than later. And I also have another craft day on the second Saturday of the month, so 12th of October is my next one, which is a just come and play day. It costs $30, includes lunch, and you just come along. You can use my supplies and I'll help you. You can have a chat with other people around, but just working on your own projects pretty much. So just providing a space that's away from home that you can just come and create. That's the idea. And then I also have a creative escape at the end of October, which is shoeboxes. So lots of shoeboxes. I'll probably throw in a few Christmas cards at that one. But there's a lot of different cards that you can create, and so I had, I think, about 12 last time, and I'll have a few more this time, with some extra supplies and stuff, so you can create some different cards. Yeah, just come and create different cards. Anyway, let's get on to creating with this stamp set. So let's go overhead camera. So hopefully audio is all good, and we have the Festive Word stamp set. So as I said, when I first saw this set, I went, yep, that's easy. It's got the Noel, it's got the hat, everything's all in one. It should be a fairly simple, easy card to create with. And then I started creating and I just went, not so much. So let's just get a couple of stamps out. I haven't used the dots yet, so I don't know whether I'll use that or not at this point, but this is the set. Let's have a play here. So first of all, what I did was, they're going to be fairly simple cards. I've actually created some bases already, some layers. So I've just dry embossed a whole heap of basic white cardstock at, what is it, 10 by 14.3 centimeters. 10 centimeters by 14.3. And so I just thought I'm just going to use random ones and see what and just create with these. So when I was at my the retreat last weekend, Morelle, my upline, she was creating some other cards with another stamp set, and so she actually used this layout. So this is what I'm going to recreate, but it's going to be slightly different from this. So she just had basic white, an embossed piece of white, and then a different piece of designer series paper. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create a card similar to this. I don't actually have the same dies, so it is going to change. I've got different dies that I'm going to use. So that's the idea. Let's start. We have our basic white cardstock. I've got some of my designer series paper already chopped. So I've got a few pieces, and so this is the take a bow designer series paper. So I've just scored. Feels like I think it's meant to be thick basic white, but it's not. Or maybe I just put some thin basic white in with my thick. I don't know. It's not feeling thick. Anyway, so I've got some card bases, and I have already chopped some dies. So I've used, where are they? I've used the Stylish Shapes and the Nested Essentials dies, so all of them stitched. So I've actually just used them as basic dies. So I've got a banner, I've got a couple of squares, I've got 3 squares, got a couple of circles and some others. And so it's just a matter of working out what I want to have on which ones. So you've got the Christmas tree, and so the Christmas tree will fit on that one. So let's start with that one first, and we're going to go with some garden green. So just ink it up really well. I did grab my Stamparatus because I know that my my Memento is a bit on the drier side, and I want to have a really good black when I stamp that one. So I've got my Love, Peace and Joy, and for this one I think I'm going to go the birch because it's tree-like. And I think I'm actually going to do the star because trees always have a star on the top. So my seal. So it is a fairly easy, simple card, simple layout, but just with a few extra supplies. My card base. Come on. Oh, you're mucking up on me. It's getting caught up. Hang on. Make sure I'm putting it together correctly. When you're using the seal on an embossed piece, you want to make sure that you're being gentle, because if you're not gentle, it can rip the cardstock. So you want, because it is quite strong adhesive. Now for this piece, we're going to use dimensionals to pop it up. So let's grab my case of dimensionals. Just stick that there, and then I've got just some baker's twine, just the red and white base, real red and white basic twine, baker's twine, not basic twine. Let's just make a little bit of a bow. I think I'm going to pop him up the top. So, glue dots. I didn't bring my glue dots over, did I? No, I didn't. Glue dots. Morning, Elizabeth. I'm changing it up today from the last week. Not by a lot, but just a tiny bit. Because I don't have the same dies that I used last week. But I think that's, so you can see, that's a really simple card. And the idea of having a look at a stamp set and then going, yes, I could do something really good with that, and then you can't. I want to defy that, so I'm just going to grab out some pearls as well, just to add some extra loveliness. So you've got some little of the cherry cobbler and pearl berries, so that's quite pretty. So that was my first card. So the original, there's the original. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I did put a star on the top of that one, so I could do that, except my embellishments are on the other side of the room, so I'm not going to run over again. So there you go. Card number 1. Yay! And so then you want to try and work out what you want to use next. So if I use that one, just grab an extra couple of blocks. And as we were away, last week, I actually was next to, on the table next to Morel, and she'd said to me, "Oh, I've lost a block," and then I found it this morning. It's got an M. Found her block, so I've messaged her already this morning to say, "Hey, found your block." So I'd better return that to her. All right, so red. Let's go with the red. We're going to do the fa la 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 la. So make sure you ink up well. And I'm going to do a circle this time. It's not as bright as I'd probably like it, but that's okay. So we choose which, what did I do? Oh, I did dots, okay. I think I might do those two, I think. Which is similar to last time. Hey, look at that. It is the same as last time. There you go. Let's put some adhesive on this one. Yes, it's easy to take someone's stuff. Everything's all the same, you know. Whoops. I hadn't unpacked my blocks as yet, so when I started getting ready for this, I went, oh, I've got to grab my blocks out, and so I grabbed some blocks and then went, oh, hang on, that's got an M on it. That's not mine. Oh, lost my screen. Hopefully it pops back up. I think my laptop, there's an issue with my HDMI, so hopefully that comes back up again. Yep, there we go. Alright, card base. Try and get it straight. It's always helpful. And so we have a little stocking, got a little twine. So again, I'm going to fold it in half and do a couple of do a bow with 2 strands. Oh, I think it's going to have to be smaller than that. I'm going to put it over there. And embellishments. Here we go. So I've got some iridescent pearl basic jewels. There we go. So that is very, very similar, obviously. Very similar, just different shape. And so these are actually coming together quite well now. But yeah, as I said, last weekend I really, really struggled with this set. I needed help. Thankfully I was sitting next to someone that's, yeah, it's very good at working with stamp sets they're not enjoying all the time. That's really bad, as I say, as someone who sells Stampin' Up, really, isn't it? But you know what? Sometimes you don't always like the stamps. And sometimes you just struggle. So I think I'm going to do a square for the hat, if I can fit it. Let me see. I'll bring that out to 2 centimeters. No, that's not going to work. How about I put it in there? Or, hang on. Oh. How about, oh, I've got my magnets, so they're very, very strong. This is my Stamparatus. And hopefully, if I lay it straight enough, it won't move. Famous last words. Okay. Let's go with the memento on this one. So this hat, I actually tried a couple of different options and it wasn't working really well for me. And so I changed it up because I was looking at just trying to colour it in. Oops, is that going to move? I think I've just moved it and it's going to be disastrous. Yeah, I tried using the markers to colour it in and that just wasn't really working for me. If I just muck that up. Ooh. I think I can get away with that. So let's quit while I'm ahead. Alright, so we have our square. And for this I want to use I actually want to use blends, but I realise I don't have... Oh, let's use that one. I've got light mossy meadow for oopsie, not helpful, as our green. That's too dark. That's not going to work. Let's try Granny Apple instead. Oh, I don't mind that though. No. Just adding a tiny bit of colour of the mossy meadow. Where is that card? Oh, there it is. And then we'll use the red and we'll just colour in the strip. Whoops, bit dodgy. So I've got that, and then let's layer that onto... I actually like the snowflakes for this one, and the reason for that is because it's a hat. You put a hat on your head, and the hat stops your head from getting snowy. So I think I want red or green. I think I'm going to go the stripes. I'm going to do the stripes this time. And then pop that one up on dimensionals. And I think because I've got the stripes, the red stripes on there as well, I don't know if I actually need the trim, the baker's twine this time. What do you think? Do I need the baker's twine? So I've got the hat, and it was that side. Where are they? There they are. So I've got my little cobbler berries. So I probably should have done it in cherry cobbler, but I did it in real red. And you've got your little berries, which are quite cute. And then you've got your other little pearls. So, do I need baker's twine? I don't know. Morning, Sam. You reckon? Whereabouts do I put the baker's twine though? Where do I put the baker's twine? Maybe just a tiny bit. Where did I put my skizzers? There they are. Buried. Oh, okay. On that side. Okay. So, you reckon sort of on the side there? Near the holly. Or there. So it looks like it's wrapped around the hat. Ooh. I don't know if that's going to work. Hang on. I could do that side. But that sort of misbalances it. Maybe there. Let's go there. That's where it's going to be. Okay, there we go. The two different ones, slightly different. I think I did get this off a bit, slightly off kilter, because you can see this one's a lot clearer than this one. These are a bit wider, these words. There we go. All right, number 4. So this one was a bit trickier, because you've really only got the ribbon to colour in. So let's see what I can do. Okay, I've got different sizes. What am I doing? I could do the round, I could do the square. I do the banner. I think the banner's just going to chop it off a tiny bit. I think we'll use that one. And I want to use the Stamparatus again, just so, because I'm going to be using the black. And I'm going to try and make sure it's all the way up. Okay, definitely all the way up. It's a bit crooked. Oh, that's a good image. That's a pretty good image. All right, so I might do the little flowers. They remind me of poinsettias. I might do the granny apple green actually this time. But I think I'll bring in some of the mossy meadow. Oh, my mossy meadow is really not happy, is it? Keeps getting stuck. It's also a bit pale. I've never thought to use mossy meadow with granny apple green. But I think I like it. And because the ribbon is two-sided, I'm actually going to change to the light granny apple for the underside of the ribbon. Just to give it a bit of difference. And then I'm just going to colour underneath where the ribbon is as well. So there you go. Let's do now, it is a slightly different green. I feel like it's got a bit of granny apple in it, but we're going to go with green anyway. Dimensionals. Okay, so where do I put the twine on this one? One thought is, could I wrap it around? What do you think? Do I wrap it around this time? Do a bit of a wrap around? Because it's already got a bow. I think I will just do it. I might. You reckon around the okay. Yep. All right. It's so much better when someone makes my decision for me. Thanks, Sam. So much easier. Okay. I want to separate them slightly, the threads. There we go. So there's card number 4 and my embellishments again. There we go. They're the 2 different ones. So as I said earlier, these are the cards I created last weekend, and I did struggle. I did struggle with these. So there's 2 and those 2. So the ones with the bits at the top, they're the ones I made last weekend, and so I've made these ones today. So those 2, and then these 2. How about I move them like that? There we go. So these are ones I've done this morning. So quite cute. I like them. I do like them. Yeah. I did create another card, but yeah, I left it over there. over it with all my other stuff. So. All right, so is there another card I can create with it? That is a really good question, and I'm not sure if I can answer it easily. Let's try the Christmas tree. And we're going to try, oh, this one. I think I'm going to have the wrong colour though, because I've got green. I think I want to get a different colour. Hang on. Sorry, I'm gonna chop it, change it up. I'm gonna do a bonus card for you. All right, I need to get my cleaner. Alright, so I've got my paper trimmer. I'm going to chop this down to my usual 10 by 14.3. That's 10. 14.3. And then I've also got a piece of basic white that I've chopped from using the deckled rectangles. And let's go with some pecan pie. So make sure we get a good image. There we go. So I did actually see someone make this card. Full disclosure. I didn't design it. And what do I have? I don't know if I have something that's going to work. If cherry cobbler would work. Cherry cobbler and pecan pie. Oh. Don't allow, first Siri. Hey, shh. My Siri's playing up on me. Crazy Siri. You never know what's going to happen in my house. Let's try that one. I'm just going to take that off and spin it around so it looks like it's been tied the correct way. Oh yeah, gold embossed tree would be good too, yep. Go. I'm not flat on the other side, so I need to pop this one up. So our card base and my seal is hidden underneath everything. not minding the cherry cobbler with the pecan pie, actually. I don't mind that. And then our little embellishments again. Let's do one in the star this time. Actually, no, we won't. Now that I've done that. Let's put one in the snowflake. I think I'm going to leave it like that, actually. So, very, very simple again. But, yeah, it's just stepped it up a tiny bit so it looks a bit prettier. And I think this is the idea that I was, like, my head was going, yes, simple cards, very simple. But then I struggled. And so if we look at that one again, so this paper here, this paper is called, what's it called? Sentimental Christmas. So for every pack of this paper that's sold, I think Stampin' Up! Donate $4.25 to literacy in Australia. So I think I'm going to try that piece, actually. Let's do another one. I need to die cut another folder, another file thingy. But I can do that in a jiff. There you go. So I'm just going to grab my Stampin' Cut and Emboss and find my dies, wherever I put them. Where did I put them? I did some prep work for you. Yes, the there we go. What am I trying to say? Can't speak. The ribbon has a touch of gold. That's what I'm trying to say. Yes. The cherry cobbler ribbon and gold. Alright. So I've cut out another rectangle. Set them aside. And this piece, grab my trimmer, because I'm actually liking the trees. Although it's going to get covered up, I'm still liking those trees. Actually, I almost like that, just like that. I'm just liking that right now. Whoa, okay. I like just that. What do you think? That's really pretty. Have I got a banner? I do have a banner. Sometimes I chop extra little banners and stuff. This is the way my brain works. It's just all of a sudden I'm just going, oh, I like that. I want to do something there, but I don't have the stamp set for it. Ah. Bugger. I think this is more pretty peacock, actually. This is more Pretty Peacock than Misty Moonlight. Okay, how about use this one instead? Okay, let's go 14.3. And 10. Set those ones aside. I'm going to leave that one for the moment. Did I bring over my Pretty Peacock? I hope I did. I'm pretty sure I did. Yep. Let's put this one away before I get ink on something. I have to get I need a different stamp set. Okay, and I want ribbon on that one. And what ribbon do I have? I have lots of ribbon. Lots and lots of ribbon. But I do have a bit of Pretty Peacock, what is it? Lost Lagoon. So I could try some Lost Lagoon on that one. But I do also have, oh, there you go. I'll use that one. That's better. That's the Pretty Peacock in gold. Pretty Peacock in gold. So originally I looked at this paper and I just went, nah, I can't use it. But that looks awesome. I think that's really pretty. And I think it's almost a bit hidden. I feel like it's a bit hidden in the paper, so I'm just going to do a knot. I'm not going to do a bow. And then dimensionals. You still get a bit of the tree in the background, which I like. And a card base. So another really simple card, but I'm going to quickly run and get a stamp for this one. Okay, all right, I've got a couple of little quick, nah, not that one. Oh, they may not work. Hang on. I could just do all the best. I could just do all the best. There we go. And I'm going to use pecan pie. All right. Oh, sorry. Okay, this one. Dimensionals. There and there. Make sure I'm straight. All straight as can be. And my paper snips. And then seal. Now that's a simple card. There we go. Oh, that's that one. I have these little pockets that I actually put my embellishments in. It just keeps them a bit neater for me. All right, there we go. Let's do a quick tidy up, get things out of the way. I'm gonna put my cleaner, I have no idea, over this side. There you go. Move things out of the way so I can bring in all these cards. So there you go. There was extra cards today that I wasn't necessarily planning on doing, but sometimes the creativity just overtakes, doesn't it? So they're the ones I did last weekend. So I've got those three. And so this one has just used the Peaceful Season stamp set, just using all the best on that one. And then I've used obviously Festive Words for these four, and Festive Words for those two as well. But yeah, just bringing in the extra paper. So yeah, everything's falling. You know, the sentimental Christmas paper. Just like that, I think it's just stunning. Like, it just, I don't know. I'm a bit speechless that it's the paper, like cutting it at the right spot. You can just let the paper do all the work for you, which I think is amazing, always amazing. So, and in this one you can see a few of the little trees at the bottom. Let's put a few embellishments on that one as well. So these are the iridescent pearls, which are very, very sweet. They're really pretty. Let's put one up in the tree. There we go. There you go. What do you think? Do you like those cards? I'm quite happy with them. They've turned out really quite well in the end. Really happy. Yeah, so you can obviously create these cards using different dies, different backgrounds. As I said, I did struggle with this one quite significantly last weekend, to the point where I just had put it away, and then I saw something that Morel had done and went, oh, I could do that with mine. So I'll just use that layout and go for it and see how I go. So thank you so much for watching. thank you so much for watching and sharing this time with me and helping me along my creative journey. Sometimes you just need to just craft and create and just change what you're planning on doing. So I like being able to do that and just go, it's sort of like a bit of a bounce board. You sort of bounce ideas off what you've just done, and yeah, it's just a way of kicking off that crafting side of things. I think, and you can see with the designer series paper, you can just do something simple, and sometimes a paper that may not really jump out at you or look easy to work with can actually, if you explore it a bit more, it can be a bit easier to work with once you sort of get those creative juices flowing as such. So anyway, that's all for today. As I said, check back on the 1st of October. There are some specials coming. You will not want to miss them, so just check back on the 1st of October, and I should be able to send something out in my newsletter as well. So if you haven't actually subscribed to my newsletter, let me know. I can pop you onto the mailing list or send you a link to join. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd love you to join my subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, which is Stampin' with Sharon AU. If you search for Stampin' with Sharon AU on YouTube, you should be able to find me. It's got my face. And I'd love you to just subscribe to my newsletter and to my Facebook page. That would be lovely. That's it for today. I will see you again next week. School holidays at the end of today. One of my daughters, actually, just before I go, one of my daughters has actually just gone on a band tour out towards Dubbo and Coonabarabran. So if you're out that way and you want to check them out, let me know. I can send you a list of the community events that they're actually playing at. So she's going on a band tour with her band, with some of the members from her school band and also some of the members from Northmead High School as well. So it should be lots of fun for them. They're on their way already. They had to wake up very early this morning and drop her off at about 6 o'clock this morning. So, and my eldest Lizzie, she has now finished year 12. She's got a few exams to go, and then she is done for high school. So her graduation was yesterday. Her formal is in in about a month's and a half's time. So lots going on still for me and the family, and anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next week. Bye for now. Have one.